So running a business in New Zealand, sole trader versus limited liability company. Which one? Sole trader, limited liability company? Now I get asked this a lot. And one of the first things to decide when you're starting a business is the most suitable business structure for you. Now, two common options are operating as a sole trader and forming a limited liability company, an LLC. Now, each comes with its own set of advantages and disadvantages, and understanding them is crucial for making an informed decision as to which is right for you. So in this video, I'll compare the good and the bad, as well as the pros and the cons of running a business as a sole trader or as a limited liability company, an LLC, in New Zealand. So let's first talk about the sole trader. A sole trader is an individual who operates the business on their own, hence the name, sole trader. While they can hire employees, they retain full control, management, and ownership of the business. And that entitles them to all the profits of the business. Now, it's often used for side hustles or tradesmen starting a man-in-a-van type business, or contractors, people like that. Now, you can start as a sole trader and then you can change to a limited liability company at a later date. Now, you can also be a sole trader and earn a salary or a wage from another source. So the good stuff on a sole trader. Setting up and running a business as a sole trader is simple. It's straightforward. It involves minimal legal and financial formalities, making it an attractive option for individuals starting small businesses. Now, as a sole trader, you have, complete control over decision making and business operations. Now, this allows for quick and flexible responses to market changes and, of course, customer demands. Now, tax reporting is relatively simple as a sole trader. Business income and personal income are treated the same, simplifying any tax return. So what about the not so good stuff about being a sole trader? Well, one significant drawback to being a sole trader is that there is no legal distinction between personal and business assets. So in other words, unlimited liability. This means that if the business incurs debts or liabilities, the owner's personal assets are at risk. Now, as a sole trader, you bear full responsibility for the business and its finances, with no legal distinction between personal and business assets. For sole traders, comprehensive business insurance then becomes crucial to avoid any personal financial risks. Now, operating as a sole trader can limit access to funding and capital investment. Banks and investors, angel investors, grant suppliers may be hesitant to provide financial and individual backing without a formal company structure behind the entity. Now, you run the risk of burnout. The business is you and you are the business. If you don't do it, well, it doesn't get done usually. And as a sole trader of the business, you might face challenges in managing all aspects of the company, leading to potential burnout, decreased efficiency, and of course, declining profits. All right, so what about the limited liability company, the LLC? Well, a limited liability company is a formal legal entity separate from its shareholders or owners. The company has its own legal entity. It's considered one of New Zealand's most successful business structures due to the protection it provides and the simplicity to set up. So the good stuff about an LLC. One of the most significant advantages of forming an LLC is that it provides limited liability protection to its owners, that's the shareholders. In the event of debts or legal issues, personal assets are often protected, and the liability is limited to the amount invested in the company, although be aware there are some exceptions to this. Operating an LLC may offer the perception of professionalism and credibility that sole traders might not always enjoy. Clients and contractors may prefer to work with an LLC due to its separate legal entity and structure and identity. A good reputation as a limited company can enhance credibility and potentially make the business more attractive for future growth, and definitely more attractive at sale time. Now, LLCs often find it easier to raise capital through various means such as bank loans, venture capital, grants, etc., or issuing shares to other investors. Now, an LLC has something called perpetual existence, meaning the company can and will continue to operate even if the original owner leaves, dies, or sells the business. Tax efficiency is another area where an LLC holds an advantage over sole traders. Limited liability companies can structure their business affairs in such a way that enables them to save income tax and use more claimable expenses. By utilizing dividends and payroll planning, this can lead to substantial tax savings for LLC owners. Both sole traders and LLCs must submit tax returns at the end of each financial year, but the tax benefits of an LLC can often be more significant. Well, that all sounds pretty good, but what's the not so good stuff about an LLC? Probably the main difference is around complexity and costs. Now, setting up and maintaining an LLC involves more paperwork and higher costs compared to being a sole trader. Now, these are registration fees, legal documentation, and ongoing compliance requirements, such as adhering to Companies Act, maintaining company registers, and relevant other records. Now, this could lead to higher accountancy and admin costs for an LLC compared to a sole agent. As an LLC owner, you may have to share decision-making authority with other shareholders or directors, which might result in compromises, so you're going to have less control over your business in that situation. Now, when it comes to choosing between operating as a sole trader or forming a limited liability company here in New Zealand, there is no one definitive answer. Each option comes with its own set of advantages and disadvantages that cater to different business needs and circumstances. It's important that you get the right advice, especially when it comes to tax and financial matters. So I strongly suggest you talk to an accounting professional to help you understand which choice is right for you. Now, if this is the beginning of your business journey, you'll want more help in the future for sure, and you can get that help where? Here. I'll see you over there. Have a look at that video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.